Hey guys, just wanted to shoot a quick video here. I picked up some things I thought I'd like to show you. Um, One of the players that I have been fascinated about as I have just gotten deeper into the Pirates' history is Manny Sanguillen. I've talked about him before. I finished his Topps run and have been just kind of slowly trying to pick up a card or two as I found it, and I showed one of his an auto of his that I picked up uh, in a video a week or two ago. But I've just been kind of looking for some other things, and I'm going to tag a couple people probably in this video. But one of the things that I was looking for, wanted to find, were these crane discs. You see, it's crane potato chips, and just a neat little thing. I've seen Mangini shared these, and actually Andy over at Andy's Attic shared some of these. One thing that caught me off guard is I did not realize how big they were. They're a little bit bigger than I thought they would be, and so they won't fit into a normal holder. So I'm gonna have to find something else to put them in. The interesting thing is I found that at on eBay, but it was in a set of 3, and so they're all the same on the front, but they all have different backs. So they all want my camera wants to focus on Brent Richards' face, but this is the Sweet William Family Restaurant. And then I actually got a set of 3 of them. I got one more. Again, same front. Actually, the only one that's different really is the crane one. That's the one that's the different, because it says crane on the front and the back. This one is Orbaker's giant ground steaks, soft serve ice cream. So all kind of a food issue cards of his, and so those are pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot about them, but just other than they're food issued and they're from playing days of him, and you can get quite a few different players that way. Anyway, Upper Deck did some of these things. They did this Heroes of Baseball, and they talk about kind of the way he played, and but I can give you more information from this other card that I picked. This is a different one. You can see this is like a strip card, but it's like this is a normal size card, and so it is both thinner, and of course it is longer as well. It's just kind of neat. You can see this bat. It's the foundation of baseball. It says something about that on the back here. The Baseball Association team was formed to help members of the baseball family in need. So Manny Sanguillen, one of the interesting things it says on here, which you'll know if you know much about him, he's a catcher for the Pirates in late 60s and 70s, and he was a catcher in the National League. So there was another catcher in the National League who you may or may not have heard of by the name of Johnny Bench, and Johnny Bench was the all-star. He was the starter, but Manny Sanguillen, along with Johnny Bench, were the only catchers that were selected to the All-Star team between the years 67 and 75. So it was Johnny Bench, I would have to assume, was the starter, and then Manny Sanguillen. He was quite a catcher. He had a pretty good batting average for someone. It talks about that back here, where his batting average was .296. Despite the fact that he just swung at everything. It also talks about him being traded for a manager, kind of a unique distinction for him. But anyway, nothing too crazy today, and really that's all I was going to show you. Is just these 3. I'll put one of each of them up here, of my Manny Sanguillens that I picked up. Just enjoying kind of picking up some of these things, and I know I asked Mangini to share some of them that he had, and he's done that for me a few times, and so I've appreciated that. But anyway, in the meantime, I'll keep on looking, go into a card show here in a couple of weeks. Who knows what else I'll find in the Pittsburgh area. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some more of his things. But anyway, Thanks for watching again. Just a short one, but appreciate the time and hope to see you again next time.